Welcome to the Stronger Goals session. This is big. This is what the whole series has been about. Today is the first of 3 sessions where we'll be going for goals. The reason for this spacing out of the goals is because we learnt from our previous series, the Insane Strength series, if you check it out, where we went for every single goal on the one session, which obviously wasn't a good idea because we failed a lot, and that probably had a bit to do with it. We're doing 2 goals a session, and since I've got 7 goals in one of those sessions, I'll be doing 3. Today's session, I'm going for the one arm chin and the elevator. We're taking lock and load, the old reliable pre-workout. So I'm happy to be taking lock and load. It's gonna really pump me up. I haven't taken it for 2 weeks. I didn't take it while I was tapering. My body's not accustomed to it. It's gonna hit me really well. We're gonna lock, we're gonna load, and we're gonna smash these goals. I'm so pumped. Kinda hungry, but I'm hungry for goals. One arm chin. Well, this skill takes me back. I think I first started training for this in 2010. The first time I actually started training it consistently was in our first ever Stronger Style training period. I think it was 1 week, and I was going overseas to Canada on exchange, and before I left, we both wanted to get a few strength skills, and one of the goals was a one arm chin. I can show you a bit of footage from it right here. Unfortunately, our goals session became the day that I was flying to the US. It became the morning of that flight, so it was pretty rushed. We didn't even have time to rest between the training and the goals session, and it was a really disappointing session. I don't think we got a single goal. I think we were happy with the progress we made, but we were both pretty devastated because we just failed everything. I guess that got us into this sort of series of training, which has been really successful. I think I started going for it when I started doing heavier weighted chins, adding 10 kilos and then 20 kilos and then 30 kilos. And so then I started training in my college room. I had a chin-up bar in my room. I'd start to just do these really, like just holding it there in that position, and then start to do subtle movement and trying to increase that movement gradually. So I progressed from those small negatives to then just doing pretty quick negatives. They weren't too great. It's essential to understanding the skill to know how to retract your scapula, and that is going from this open arm and pulling that shoulder down. If you have it open, it just feels like you're going to rip your shoulder out of your socket and you don't feel any power. Tyson and myself only really learned what that properly was, I would say, either at the very start of the Stronger series or just prior to it. No question I'm getting this skill today. I'm really, really confident about this. It's interesting saying that because I haven't tried it in 2 weeks, but I'm so confident that I'm going to get this. I'm about to go for this one arm chin. I've been wearing ridiculously hot clothing just to stay really warm. I've been wearing these skins. Feeling really good. Getting this no question. No question at all. Really nervous, but I have to do this. friggin' about time. Funny thing is,
One half there.
I'm only half of the way there. That was a frig load of effort.
Holy crap. That was impressive.
Now, my friggin' left arm. I got this. It's in the technique. Track that scap. Come on. That is awesome.
Cannot get better than that, because he came back from an upset and got it, which would feel even more rewarding than just going, hey.
And what I'm most happy about is I got it from that absolute dead hang. You can't make it any more difficult than that. I know some people that start with that scap retracted, it's not the same thing, and I wanted to get that full range of motion. Far out. After that first attempt, I was friggin' worried. I just couldn't process it. I'm like, you have to freaking get this.
To be honest, I was worried as well from was it left arm?
Yeah.
The second one, where he only budged to about there.
Now
Damn.
that is a clear indication of how important that scapular retraction is. Between those attempts, I talked to Tyson. He helped me by saying that right arm, I didn't get my elbow close enough to my body. Elbow to lat, remember that. And so on that second one, as soon as I got here, I just freaking drove it down to that lat and it got me above it. Now on the left hand, it was all about the scap retraction, which we've been going on and on about, and now you can see exactly why. And the point is, before I even tried to bend my arm, I retracted it as much as possible, and then I just went for it. And there you go, that's the result. I'm really happy with that.
The mood here is friggin' good. I mean, we just got our first goals and it's buzzing. I can feel the motivation, the inspiration in the air.
And this is exactly what we want. Like we both said, we weren't even sure if we'd get these goals. We were both very nervous. We hadn't tried and we just smashed them. What an awesome feeling. More than 3 years of training for that one arm chin, and it was definitely worth it. It's only gonna get better from here, and that is a godlike strength feat, I would say.
Yeah.
When I first saw the one arm chin about 4 years ago, I didn't think it was possible. When I first saw someone do that, I didn't believe it. So I'm really happy I'm now getting to this level where 3 or 4 years ago I didn't even think was possible. So if you guys are just starting out, dedication, consistency, train smart, take our tips, because the better you train, the faster you're gonna get your skills. Loving it, man. Let's smash these next goals, eh? The elevator. Just the name sends shivers through your body. A really impressive skill to behold. Elevator is an interesting skill. I don't see it too often, and I've only seen a few people actually do it, and even fewer do it clean. It's one of those skills that when done clean, it looks impossible. You just see it and it just, to most people, it will just blow their mind. And that's the kind of strength skills that really excite me, because it's pushing the boundaries of what people think is possible. Now, my journey with this one started when I didn't even know I was training for it. I wanted to get the backward roll to support on the rings. Now, once I got that skill, I just tried to get it slower and more controlled. And our good friend Kurt Power He actually exceeded my strength levels and started doing it really slowly, and it looked really impressive. Now my goal was to get the felg as slow as Kurt's, and perhaps even slower, just to do it as slow as you can, because the slower you do it, the more impressive it looks. And I would start to do it from bent arms up here, lower, lower, until I could finally do it from a dead hang backward roll. When I could do it from a dead hang and a nice controlled backward roll, I started to do 3 to 5 reps, as I do with most of my strength skills, just trying to build it up so that when I do one, it's a piece of cake. And when I could start to do 5 reps of 3 sets, I just started to feel this strength in the under the rings position. And one session I just felt like going for a reverse muscle up, because I just could feel the power, because it's a very similar motion. In a reverse muscle up, you just don't let your body flip over like you would in a felg, you just keep it upright. So that was really exciting. And then obviously, I think as soon as I got the reverse muscle up, I wanted to do a handstand push-up, because you're in that position, it's only natural to want to push it up. So I've been training for this one now, solid since the start of the Stronger series. So it's going to be tough, and I want to do it with clean form, but I feel like I've tapered well, I'm feeling strong, and I'm really keen to just smash this out. Count that, baby, huh? That was damn good, baby. That's what I want. Pretty damn easy. Just for funsies, I'm gonna do it again and just have it, try and smoothen it out just a little bit more. And what I'm loving about this, and what I felt during tapering, was that reverse muscle up now takes 20 to 30% of my effort. It's a really cool feeling when you can just, with not much effort. The negatives really help with the technique on this one. When you saw me doing that handstand and thinking about that transition, that really helps. But my strength is definitely, as I said, I was getting my handstand push-ups really low. You obviously need a good range of motion on those push-ups, and that's really helped as well. That was the main point I was struggling with, and I'm stoked. I'm gonna do it again right now. I'm pretty happy with that. Still, it could be smoother, and that'll come, but that was pretty smooth. I felt in control. No major back arch, a little bit, but that's an elevator.